I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. This is just coffee and cards, so it's a little oracle reading, and we just chat a little. Hi, Danny. Welcome this morning. Sorry, I was running a little late. Celia laughs and says, my Taurus time. So apparently I'm just on Taurus time today. Just trying to get back in the swing of normal, whatever normal may be. This is pretty much the first time I've been in the house alone. So I told Dave that as he left for work today, so we're just having a day. I am doing good. How are you doing? Everyone? Great cards. We are going to use the Romance Angels today and then the Divine Abundance cards because Celia says love or money. So so I am going to just we're going to pull a couple cards from each deck, and then we will start pulling cards for you guys. Jupiter goes direct next week, so that's supposed to be really good energy. And I did talk to Dave last night, and we are going to do a Twin Flame live Thursday night where we do a little reading, and then he's going to pull cards for the masculine energy, and I'm pulling for the feminine. So join us Thursday night. I will probably post it early so everyone can see what time it is in their time zone, because I know everyone's not my time zone. So I hope everyone... Danny, what kind of coffee are you having? Celia wants to know. She's like, I'm feeling really connected to her this morning. We're having a little girl time. So we are starting with the Romance Angel. So you said, yeah, she said it's all about love or money, and and Jupiter's about expansion, and I feel like I feel like it's about to be a really good time. So you're saying, so hi Maxine, yeah. So you're saying like real expansion's about to happen. So I don't know. So everybody keep working on your spiritual path. We're doing ours every day. So we are just going to get general reading for everyone that's watching now or watches in the future. The first card out is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah, Danny, like I've had so much expansion lately. I'm like, what's good? But I had Jupiter in retrograde, so it's like been such an expansion time for me while it's been in retrograde. So I'm kind of, I don't know what's going to happen when it goes forward. Because like literally I was born with like 5 planets in retrograde. So yeah. So some of those retrogrades aren't super hard for me. Like the Jupiter one, actually, I would say I've had more spiritual expansion in this retrograde than probably the last 5 years combined. Honestly. The reconciliation card. So who's coming back from your past? I feel like this doesn't always have to be about love. This could be, a friend you loved. And then we get the getting to know you card. As you renew your interest or your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I feel like this could be like a friend coming back from the past. I don't feel like it's necessarily love. Sometimes it can be love, but I feel like that feels like friendship to me because there's multiple people in that card. So yeah, but could be love. I know Celia. We're gonna pull some tarot. She wants to pull some tarot, so we're gonna pull a little bit of tarot. So who is going to be returning from the past? Okay, I have to go get that one. The moon's on the bottom. Someone that really brings out your shadow side. Someone's going to really trigger you. Someone's going to come back and really trigger you. We got a whole bunch of cards here, so let me just get back to comfortable. We're going to see. So we're going to move the reconciliation card up there. Start with the Six of Wands, and that's crossed by the Five of Pentacles. So maybe somebody that left because of work, because like I feel like that person's going off somewhere. Like, so somebody that has left for work. The foundation is the Ten of Wands, which is, a heavy burden. And then we get the Three of Swords in the immediate future. So I feel like that's healing some energy from that person from the past. The Headspace card is that Chariot card. That is the one that went flying over there, by the way. So that is, forward movement. Also, so he says first major arcana, also Cancer energy. So, yeah, she's like Cancer. She's like screaming that Cancer energy. So, anybody with that Cancer water connection, somebody that could have left in Cancer time that's now returning. She's really specific about that Cancer time. Then we get the Nine of Pentacles as the immediate past card. So like you're working on yourself, you're looking better because like she's doing like pretty good. Okay, Danny, no problem. Yeah, come back and we'll get you. Celia says, she said, we always take care of you. So in the past, you're looking at Nine of Pentacles. So that's pretty good. So have you been focusing on your money? Because not long ago, Celia said, the feminine needed to get her house in order. And then we get the cards of the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles. So that's pretty good energy for the coming energy. I just laid the cards out the way Celia tells me. So she says, somebody from your past that maybe caused you a lot of heartache and pain, they're going to come back and you're going to have an opportunity to heal that energy. You get to decide. Do you want to move forward with this person or do you want to move forward alone? You really get to decide. Because the card underneath next is the Two of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. And the Star, which is healing. So you get to decide which path you want to take towards your healing. So but make sure you're having reciprocity with whatever relationship this may be. So yeah. So that's a pretty interesting read for the start of the day. So I feel like if that's either a friendship or a romantic partner that left, they're coming back. So, because the reconciliation card. So when that person comes back, you get the choice of, do you want to get to know them a little better? Awesome. We're glad. We will next move on to the abundance reading because, so you said it's about love or money today. So we are going to take a look at that next. General reading for abundance. Divine Source. Let me know that all of my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan for the right actions will come. You are my source for all. And in this card, there's, praying hands. And yesterday I was talking about, I kind of asked the universe for something and then kind of let it go. You got to ask and then let it go. And the bottom of the deck is outrageous openness, which is, dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what is needed. I am open to receive. Dave and I got the cards this morning when we did our cards about, ask graciously and receive wonderfully, that basic message. Not sure the exact words on the card, but, ask the universe, be open. And I had the divine abundance cards out and it was, ask source to pursue you. Say, I am ready. Pursue me. So, I've been doing that on my spiritual path, saying, I'm ready. Bring in, what's next for me. So, you could do that with money as well. Say, bring in what is next for me. And just know that you're going to manifest at whatever vibration you're at. So, the higher your vibration is, the better you're going to manifest. So, oh, Priyanka, are you okay? I've had a very hard time too. Are you okay? What was going on? Dingy. I don't know what that is. Until you told me to make my cat bigger so I don't have to squint. So I'm going to do that too. So Priyanka, what's going on with you? Do you want a love or a money card? Okay, we are glad you're okay. Yeah, would you like love or money? Oh, we're going to play our game again today. We haven't played for a few days because I've been off because my dog passed away. So, but I'm doing better today. A little bit. Anyway, so we are going to get for you, Priyanka, and we're going to ask you, I think the last amount, if we gave you $3,000 today to spend on you, what would you buy for you? Thanks, Alex. Yeah, she's in a better place. She was in a lot of pain at the very, very end. So I'm glad she's in a better place. She was always super protective of me. Now I know she's even more protective of me. Oh, thank you. Great cards. Great cards. Can we get a card for you next after we get one for Priyanka? We're doing love or money. Oh. Here in the States, if you get bit by you have to worry about West Nile. That's what you get from the mosquitoes. And they seem to, yeah. So Priyanka, this one's for you. If we gave you $3,000 today, what would you buy yourself? So you just want everybody to, because you manifested the value you hold of yourself. So if you have a lot of self-love, you're going to feel a lot easier about spending this $3,000. And it's just going to go up every day. We're going to keep playing. She loves this game. I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to buy today. So what does Priyanka need to know for love today? Priyanka, we get stay optimistic about your love life. And then, which is positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And yes, this is your soulmate. So you get the soulmate card. And then you get give your relationship a chance. So work on your partnership. Is there, Priyanka, that first message was about someone coming back from the past. Oh, that's someone you care about. I can feel the love in my heart. Like, maybe it's for that person. So soulmate card, beautiful energy. And great quartz, would you like a love or a money one? And same question for you. If we gave you $3,000 today, what would you spend it on? So he's going to be, she said you don't have to spend it on yourself. You can just spend it. How would you spend 3,000? Okay, great quartz. This one's for you. Should I include them or should I leave? Okay, great quartz. The cards you get are past life relationship. And then let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And then the bottom of the deck is the relation or the separation card. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Sometimes we have to have a little time apart from somebody for both people to gain clarity of the value of the relationship. Oh, nice, Maxine. We like that. So, Danny, we're going to do love or money. What kind of card would you like? And do you have a question? Very nice, Mighty Panda, on your education. Yeah, education's really important. Okay, somehow I knew that. Look, I'm still holding them. So you felt these would be very popular today. Go ahead. We're patient. I'm going to have some coffee. I hadn't really slept for like 4 nights because my granddaughter, the second night she stayed, she didn't really want to sleep. And the first night I just didn't sleep well. So last night I had the best night's sleep. It was so good. So now I'm still trying to have some coffee and okay, Danny, we are getting Danny, me and Dave are going to do twin flame reading on Thursday because we're going to babysit Friday night again. My daughter's going to a concert Friday, so we're going to have Macy Friday. Yeah, but Danny, come Thursday because I'm going to have Dave doing the masculine. I'm going to read the feminine energy and have him do masculine. Danny, we get the card of let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. And then we get children. Your love life is being affected by children. And a lot of times when I get this card, I feel like that's my inner child. So that's like my inner child work. So, Danny, did you ever get your birth time yet? I know you were working on that. Oh, Celia says you're like type A personality. Are you like, oh, Danny, are you in the masculine? When I hear that type A, that's what she makes me think, that masculine energy. And I know you're a single mom, so I know you are. So, I have to go back and read. Oh, a violin. That's a flashback to my childhood right there with that conversation. Yeah, come on Thursday. I think we're probably gonna do it like 7 or 8 p.m. our time. But that way we just kind of get both. Just something different. Yeah, so join us for that masculine perspective. It's always really a lot of times, like I'll pull cards one side masculine, one side feminine. I've done that on a couple of my twin flame readings. Initially, I was trying and I was going to do a different channel, and then I just decided just to be me. So, Vignesh, can we get yours? Yeah. If you want to put your question in, and we're doing love or money. Danny, I need to send you my email stuff. I need to email you my recipes so you can work on some bath bombs. Because that was one of my favorite ways of getting in my feminine energy, taking a bath bomb, in pretty colored water that smells really good, that makes your skin really soft when you're done. So I played violin in 5th grade. They made you in 5th grade play an instrument when I was in school. So I had to play the violin. So I was telling Dave, I didn't think I was very good at it, but like they had so many kids from each school go do like a concert thing. And I had to go do that. I remember that, like, I don't remember a lot about it because I've had a lot of concussions, but I definitely remember that. My mom made me this wraparound skirt. It was just, yeah. So just a very happy, fun memory. But yeah, just that childhood. So Danny, think about your childhood. Be more playful. Yeah. Have you been walking on the beach? Do you want an abundance card or a love card? Those are the two we're doing today, Vignesh. Hi, Corinne. Would you like love or money, or did you put your question in? Well, I'm very glad you're good at it. Yeah, I did it, and then yeah. You want to know what instrument I play now? The radio. So Okay, Vignesh, we're getting for you, and then we're going to get for Corinne. And Celia's saying the best ways to be in your heart space. If you're really coming from a loving place, then you're just going to project that, and that will be what you attract as well. So she had all that message, and I ain't even got a card yet. So we'll see what card she wants to give you. Yeah, you get the card of trust and love yourself first. So she's telling me really be in your heart space. If you go out in, like, before I do things, I'll put my hand up. Dave will catch me all the time. I have my hand on my heart, and that's just pulling my energies there. So I'm making sure I'm coming from a place of love. So if you're coming from a place of love, you're going to attract that energy back to you. So Corinne, we will now get a card for you, and I'm guessing you want the romance angels, and well, pull a few tarot because you donated, and we always appreciate that. And Corinne, Dave and I are going to do a twin flame reading on Thursday, and we're going to have him pull cards for the masculine energy, and I'm going to pull them for the feminine. So you said make sure we invite you. But yeah, we're going to try something different with him just pulling the masculine. He's feeling more comfortable with you guys. So he's you are very welcome. So card for Corinne about Eric. We get the honeymoon card, and then we get the codependency card. So we're going to pull some tarot, Corinne, because Celia likes to do that. And I'm really called to the bottom of the honeymoon card that says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So, Corinne, so he wants me to call my attention to the beginning reading we did today was about reconciliation. So, make sure that we're not having any like codependency. Yeah, she's like, no codependency. She's just very casual about it. No codependency. I know sometimes easier said than done. I'm watching a little squirrel run across the fence in the back. So we're getting cards for Corinne about Eric. Okay, Corinne, the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles, which is sometimes about, a time of growth. Growth, I hear. Then we have the King of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Magician, and then the Tower. We're going to get a little clarification on the Tower because I don't like to stop at the Tower. But it's funny, in Dave and I's reading this morning, he got the Tower and I also got the Tower. And I got it as my last card, and I was like, nope, not stopping there. So we're going to get clarification on the Tower for you, Corinne. This is like with that Magician, like he's handing her like the sword of clarity to like decide what she wants to manifest. Corinne, you're not talking, are you? Is it kind of quiet? He's not coming forward, but you know what? He is. So there may be like a small offer after like a time of being quiet. There's gonna be. He's gonna make some kind of contact. That Three of Swords, like for me, is like a healing energy. Also, Three of Swords is that, third party energy. But I feel like maybe when he comes back, that's going to give you the new clarity that you need to know which direction you need to go. Where your growth is. Because here on the bottom we also get the Page of Pentacles after that Seven of Coins. So there is going to be some contact after a little bit of after a little bit of this, immature energy. Squishy face. So I feel like you're going to get some brand new clarity. But I feel like you're probably going to see him over the holidays. Because that bottom of that is the holiday card, enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. So with that, I feel like you're going to see him over the holiday season. I think you're in Canada, right, Corinne? So I'm not sure about your holidays there. I know we're getting ready to have Thanksgiving, but maybe Christmas. But yeah, it does appear like there will be some contact. That Page of Cups, which is, kind of a small offer. Corinne, you deserve that King of Cups, not the Page of Cups. Oh, Corinne, we got a good idea for you. So it's always about, she wants to give you new homework project. Okay, you ready? She wants you to make a list of the things you like about yourself. I feel you're doing squishy face. So, yeah, she wants you to write the list of the things you love about and love about yourself, Corinne. She said, don't forget to start with your smile. Which apparently she really likes. So, then we are going. Yeah, she's like the self-love, and anybody else, she's like, encourage everyone to do that. Sherry Lee, can we get a card for you? Yeah, she's like, give yourself some self-love. Because Corinne, the more you love yourself, like you're gonna manifest like back to you how you feel about yourself. So if you want somebody to really feel good about you, you got to feel good about you. Like Dave's learned with me, I'm unapologetically me. I'm just like, this is just who I am. So you want love or abundance, Sherry Lee? Thank you, Corinne. Oh, there goes my stomach. When Dave's dad recently passed away, his dad was like a 30-year survivor of like pancreatic cancer, I believe it was. And like, so he had a lot of issues with his stomach. So he's trying to like, and I'm just like, issues with his stomach. It's funny because Dave didn't like that. But when Dave told the universe, he would like any, I used to, when Dave would say something, it was right, I would hiccup one time. And then I would hiccup and he would be like, oh, that's right. So now, since his father has passed away and he was kind of, he always apparently didn't like that, my stomach gurgles like so much now. So if you really hear my stomach just just know that's Dave's dad saying hello. Or belching. That's my other new thing. I tell Dave thank you every time it happens. And apparently Celia thinks that's very funny. Because I tell Dave all the time, we listen to a lot of Abraham, and everybody knows the universe doesn't hear no or not. So when you say, I do not want something, the universe thinks you say, I want whatever. It doesn't hear no or not or don't or non or whatever. Whatever word you're trying to say that you don't want, you have to just say what you do want. Okay, Sherry Lee, this is a card for you. Yeah. But still, you said it's a great idea for everybody to take and write a list today of, things you love about yourself. And Sherry Lee, if we gave you $3,000, what would you spend it on? Same for you, Corinne. If we gave you $3,000, what would you spend it on today? Okay, Sherry Lee, you get the card of abundance or guidance, which is when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. I was going to ask, do you ever go out under the stars? I feel like that's a great place to go out and ask for guidance. If you're not sure and you need guidance, ask for something and then ask for a sign and then let it go and let it come to you. And then the next card you get, Sherry Lee, is the karma card. There is nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. So I feel like that's telling you right there it's something from your past life, clearly, because that's what the karma card's about. So have you done any like Akashic Records work or any like past life regression or soul retrieval work or anything like that? There goes my stomach again. So apparently that would be something great to look into, Sherry Lee. And then we get the outrageous openness card, which is Dear Love, open me to your will, release me from my attachments, surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what is needed. I am open to receive. Beautiful message, Sherry Lee. You have to be open to receive. And I feel like whatever is blocking you is your karma. And go out under the stars and ask your ancestors and ask, source for guidance on how to release that, which modality is, or what you need to do, which is going to be best for you. And then, yeah. So, I got a book on Akashic Records because I was drawn to do the Akashic Records and I just hadn't found the right person that I wanted to do mine. So you put a book in front of me on something. So I actually told Dave, I was like, I want to order this book. And then Dave ordered me another book. He thought it was the book I wanted, but it wasn't the book I wanted, but it was close. Still did the same basic thing. And apparently it was the book I was supposed to have because you get what you're supposed to have. So Lena, Hosma's feelings for me. We are using the Romance Angels or the Abundance Oracle. And there goes my desk. And apparently my throat chakra. So apparently I need to stop for a second and take a deep breath. As my daughter told me yesterday, stop and take a deep breath. So Oh. Mhm. Lena, did you want a Romance Angels card? And then Twin Flames. I want to know if my past person still loves me, dreaming about him. We are soulmates too. We get the reconciliation card. Twin Flames, I was feeling your energy. So we get the reconciliation card. So I'm saying yes. And then you get the you deserve love card. So you are lovable. So you have to make sure you're loving yourself. And then you get the reconciliation card, which is, I would say definitely saying that person is thinking about you. I am a twin flame in union with my husband, my divine masculine. And we're going to do a reading on Thursday night. He's going to read the masculine energy and I'm going to do the feminine energy. So please join us. Hi, Rachel. Kimberly. Yes, you can ask a question. Yes, Rachel, you can post your question too. Oh, because he's dreaming about you. He's trying to make some telepathic contact. So he's thinking about you. When you're thinking about him, it's because he's thinking about you. Kimberly, were you wanting the Romance Angels? And you're dreaming about him because we got the reconciliation card because he's apparently wanting reconciliation. I'm not doing regular tarot right now. Coffee and cards is just oracle with these two decks. Not doing tarot right now. I do tarot in about an hour and a half at 11. Right now it's just coffee and cards, so just oracle. It's just that card was reconciliation. So that is a coming back together. That depends on your energy. But normally that reconciliation is that coming back together. Kimberly, for you, we got the card of release your ex. The time has come for you to clear your energy, and then you get the true love card, which is, this is the romance of a lifetime. So I feel like you have to release some energy, and then you're going to attract in some new energy. And then Rachel, how does Mike Aries feel about me? And sometimes you just have to release that person for the energy to come back. If you're like having like codependent energy, sometimes that just will really slow things down. And sometimes Celia's saying sometimes it's you just have to release that negative energy. Like if you're holding on to like heartbreak about that person, then you're just gonna, that's still in your energy. Like I had to figure out with my, okay, Kimberly, I had to figure out for my dog because I was crying a lot. And it was like I was feeling very sad. And then I decided that when I'm crying for her, they're not tears of sadness. They're tears to express the love I have for her. So it's literally just an expression of my love. That way, it's more high vibration than a feeling of sadness because I do miss that she's here, but now I know she's everywhere and she's not in pain. So, hi, Elin, how are you? So, because then you get the card of calling in your soulmate with the wedding card on the bottom. So that's beautiful. But yeah, release whatever energy that is. Yeah. Yeah. That last part, Rachel, was all for you. She was just telling Kimberly about the other part. But yeah, the wedding and the reconciliation card was for you. Yes. Twin flames 8. I would say if you found me, you're a twin flame because I am a twin flame in union with my divine masculine. And literally we're doing the work together every day. So just know that once I became in union with Dave, now my like mission is like 24/7. Like I don't like my whole life has turned into working on my mission like completely. So just know it's a change from wherever you were. Lena, I had asked you which kind of card you wanted and you didn't reply. I asked you if you wanted a romance angels or an abundance card. Yes, Elon, would you like a romance angels or an abundance card? Okay, Elon, we're going to get for you and then we'll get for Lena. How was your weekend, Elon? So you says interesting. So I want to hear. Yeah, she said interesting. You get the card of make the effort and you get the card of engagement, which is I feel like moving to like another level. Your love life is ascending to a higher level. So that's really good. Make the effort. Just keep being lighthearted and happy. But so you says interesting. Yeah, she says very interesting. Like she's like interesting. But like she said be like happy and free, you know. Oh, you're very serious. She's like, oh, don't be so serious. Yeah, she says you're very serious. Are you very serious? She thinks you're very serious. She's like, yes, very serious. Like, so she's saying, don't be so serious. I bet you are. But sometimes in our lives, we just have to be like, depending on what your job is and, you know, whatever. Like sometimes we have to be very serious. I know with, you know, my normal 9 to 5 that I was doing, you know, that's very serious, you know. But like, she's like, yeah, be a little more, she's like lighthearted and fun. It's funny because what I just pictured is like the other day we had like an inch of snow and Dave wanted to get out and make snow angels. And I was like, for one, there wasn't enough snow to make a snow angel. And he said, be careful what I said, because then I would get enough snow, but it all melted. And then we got a little bit more snow. But yeah, so do things that make you feel like a child at heart. Yeah, she's like, be more. Yeah, she's like, you're very serious. Childhood wonder is, I guess, what I'm feeling like. Aw, yeah, she wants you to be in your heart space. So do things that make you feel like like your childhood. Whatever that may be. Oh, good. Yeah, but she still feels you're very serious. I still hear serious in my head. The more you can be like totally crazy and free spirited, like the better overall. Like I see people when I'm like at the store or wherever, and if I like see their energy and it's beautiful, I'm like, I just have to tell you have beautiful energy. So be that person to where you're that happy person to where like they're like, wow, you're so happy. Yeah. Yeah. She's like, don't be so serious, Elin. Like she's still like on that one. So Lena, we're gonna get your question about Hamza's feelings. Yeah. She feels there's such a free spirit inside you trying to get out. Like when I was younger, like I was always attracted to like psychics and like that, like gypsy kind of lifestyle. And I was like in such a serious part of my life where that was no part of my life or, nothing. But now, like, apparently now I'm a fortune teller. So as Dave likes to joke with me. So yeah. And for you, Lena, we get the past life relationship card and the worth waiting for card. So, which is what your message was worth waiting for. So just know it's past life relationship. So you've known each other before, so that energy will come back around. Normally when I see that, card, that makes me feel like twin flame energy, that past life. So you are very welcome, and he's worth waiting for. So just know that. Good morning, Princess Kayla. How are you? And Zara, how are you? You can both put your questions in the chat, please. We are doing abundance or love cards. So you can pick your deck. You are very welcome. And Princess Kayla, Dave and I are doing a reading on Thursday where he's going to do the masculine energy and I'm doing the feminine. So we're asking you to join us. We're trying something new. Oh, and here's one for you, Princess Kayla. If we gave you $3,000 today to spend, what would you spend it on? I think I want to take Dave on vacation to Mexico. Dave is always taking me on vacation. So there's where I'm going to do. There's my 3,000 today. I'm taking Dave on vacation to Mexico. We need a good beach vacation. I was wanting beach in December, but it's, well, I'm still working on that. I'm still working on manifesting that. So, yeah, Princess Kayla's, Celia says we're going to do you, and then we'll do Zara, and then Monica. Hello, how are you all doing? We're doing love or abundance cards today. So you can pick if you want love or abundance, and then we'll just pull an oracle card. We're not doing tarot now. We do that at 11. Monica, did you post your question? Hi, Maxine. We'll get a card for you. A love card. Maxine, you get the card of You Deserve Love, Flirt, and then Let Your Friends Help You. So that's some beautiful energy. So let your friends help you. So, yes, Princess Kayla, do you want love or money? And Zara, does Daniela see me only as a friend? Oh, we get the Calling in Your Soulmate card. And have a heart-to-heart conversation. Get the wedding card. You get the children card and the worth waiting for. And to make the effort. I feel like this person, I feel like no, they do. I think they see you as more than a friend. I think it may take some time though, because you get the worth waiting for and the make the effort card, but you get to have the heart to heart conversation and the soulmate and the wedding card. So I feel like love more than friendship for sure. It may just take some time to get there. Princess Kayla, Justin's filling for me. Princess Kayla, we're doing a live on Thursday. Dave and I said it. I don't know if you were here. He's going to read masculine energy and I'm going to read feminine. So we have the forgiving and learning card, which is, always part of the journey. And then we get the calling in your soulmate and you get to release your ex. So this always makes me feel like stuck energy from the past. So as you do this, that brings this in. So, okay, Princess Kayla, we have Write down 10 things you love about yourself today. Self-love day. What do you love about yourself today? So, yeah, what do you love? Write down what you love about yourself, she's saying. And Monica, twin flame message. His name starts with Y. Okay, so Monica, this one's for you. And Monica, we're doing a twin flame live reading on Thursday evening, my time. Dave is going to read the masculine energy, and I'm reading feminine. So we'll also read like current energy and then like potential advice cards. But we missed the 11-11 thing because my dog. So Celia wants us to start having a special thing. We might start maybe every Thursday. Monica, we get the let your friends help you card. And you get the attraction card, which is you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully and ask your friends and accept support from others. So get dressed up and go have fun with your girls. Go have some girl time. Go spend some time really just having fun. Being in that feminine energy, because when you're with your girlfriends, that's definitely feminine energy. She's like, go hang out with some girls. Get in that feminine energy. So the more you're in that feminine energy, the more it puts him in the masculine. Otherwise, because we tend to, especially, sometimes as single females, we have to embrace more of that masculine energy within ourselves to provide, support for ourselves, protect ourselves and different things. So sometimes that feminine energy gets a little out of balance because we're having to do so many of that things that we associate with the masculine energy. So it's about finding the balance. That twin flame union really is about you finding your balance with your masculine and your feminine. Because if I'm out of balance on mine, it throws Dave out of balance on his. So just know that with your partner, it's the very same way. So if you're being a little more in that masculine energy, if you're in the masculine, they can't be. Ashtar's Green Star, are you still here? So he likes to sometimes just have that conversation. Do you have a deck preference? She wants to know. She said you pick, but you said for us to pick. But she wants to know if you have a certain question for her. Thank you, Corinne. We'll get you next. You can go ahead and put your question in, Corinne. Oh no, and my coffee cup has run dry. Will they hire me? Okay, we're getting an abundance card. Thank you, Priyanka, for your help today. We greatly appreciate you. We're glad you're feeling better. Okay, we get the surrender card, which is sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control the whole universe. And then the bottom of the deck is inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Thank you, Eliza, about my hair. Are you trying to do the same kind of work you've previously been doing, and has that been a problem? I know when I was a physical therapy assistant, like I would keep running into the same problem. Like I would get overworked and overburdened. So, and sometimes it's because the universe is really trying to steer you in a different direction. Like the universe it wants me to read tarot every day. So here I am. So, ask the universe for a sign. If this is the path that's meant for me, show me a certain thing, and ask for like a really specific sign, like, I always give the example of a certain color balloon, but like, a certain color, jacket, or like if you live in a really warm climate, ask to see an umbrella, or, something that's kind of going to be out of the ordinary. And, if you do tarot, ask the tarot. Or here, so he's giving me another idea. I have, just for guidance for you, I have a pendulum I use sometimes. And I will ask it, what is yes? And it will go one direction because we have this intention already. And then I will say, what is no? And then from your heart space, ask, is this the career path I'm supposed to be on? Says no. So you can do this like with a necklace or with anything, but I use a pendulum sometimes. But you can just do it with a necklace or a needle on a string. That's how my mother-in-law used to tell you if you were having a boy or a girl, she would put a needle on a string and see which direction it went. And it would tell you boy or girl. And it would go through all the babies you've ever had. So anyone that's had any kids, try that and you will just be surprised at what it shows you. So there you go. But just tip of the day, maybe get a pendulum or something, and that way you can ask your own guidance. And like I have it set to go forward and backwards for yes and side to side no. And I always clear it and ask, what is yes and what is no before I always begin. So there you go. And then we're going on to Corinne because she donated. Thank you, Corinne. I would like to look at the energies between. Corinne, I had to do that with Dave. I had to let go of my person that I thought was my twin that ended up really being a catalyst, which was really just to put me on the journey. And then, you know what? I'm so blessed because you know what? I don't have any of that runner chaser stuff with Dave. And a lot of that other stuff that happened with that catalyst because me and Dave have none of that between us. So that part of the catalyst worked really well for me because Dave and I just don't have that energy. So we are getting cards for Corinne on someone new. Corinne, Celia says as soon as you get your vibration, as soon as you know your self-worth, you'll get there. Like, she's like, you have to know how fabulous you are. Like, she's like, like, I tell Dave all the time how magnificent he is. So you'll be like, tell Dave he's magnificent. Like, that's the energy I get. And I'm like, I hear magnificent. So I'm like, Dave, you're magnificent. So I remind him. So Celia's saying, make sure you're reminding yourself how, amazing you are. And know what you deserve. Know what you deserve. She's very strong in the know what you deserve message. Guidance for Corinne. Apparently. The card that came out, Corinne, is the Express Your Love card. It says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I think that's saying to yourself. And then you get the attraction card, which is you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I feel like it's date yourself, Corinne. Know your value. I feel like you definitely don't know your value. Like, so he's like, doesn't know. So. Yeah, go on a date with like a girlfriend or, even just take yourself on a date, get all prettied up. And she's like, get all prettied up and go out. Because transformation, it's really how you feel about yourself and knowing your worth. The next card is the World. So that's 2 for 2 on majors. That one flipped over, so I don't know what it is. Okay, so we get the Death card, the World card, the 7 of Wands, boundaries. Corinne, don't give your energy to anybody that's not going to give you reciprocal energy. And like having boundaries is one of the strongest things for me and Dave. Literally, I had to, I every day Dave tests my boundaries and I test his. Be that Queen of Pentacles, like stand in, know your worth. She's like, know your worth. Like, and then there's going to be so many messages and things happening. It's going to, there's going to be like so much energy flying at you once you really know your worth. And, another 8 putting, the time in, to really be happy. And Queen of Swords, anybody that's not being 100% reciprocal, like that's my thing with Dave for sure. Everything had to be reciprocal because I was tired of it being out of balance. I was tired of over giving. I wanted somebody to give back to me. And Dave does that because I was willing to be alone before I was going to do that anymore. So I literally got to the point of, this is my worth. So I feel like this is what it's telling you, Corinne. Know your worth. And off with the head of anybody that's not 100% valuing you and honoring you and treating you like that Queen of Pentacles, because that's who you are. Corinne, Celia says, she's like, who's not treating you the right way. So as you decide what you're worth, you're going to bring that right in. So, but I feel like this new person's going to come like right here. Like you're going to attract it in. The next card's passion, the wedding. Stay optimistic about your love life. So just know, like, Corinne, don't be set that Eric has to be your person. Because literally, Dave was my person. I had the other person that I thought was my person that wasn't. But I feel like as you go through that Death card and that transformation and really feel your self-love, you're gonna she's wanting you to really know your self-worth. She's like, you have no idea the value you bring to somebody. And if somebody's not going to recognize that, off with her head. She's like, she doesn't take that shit from no one, and you shouldn't either, Corinne. You deserve better. So, and just think, if you have had this part with Eric already as that runner chaser on that, you finding your self-worth heals that energy, that third party energy. Because me and Dave don't have that. Like, I kept attracting that third party energy. You know what? Me and Dave don't do it. Yep. Dave loves when I get that Queen of Swords because I'm like off with the head. I'm like, none of that shit. Don't tolerate it. Like that's always a very clear message for me, none of it. So know your worth. So we're gonna keep going. Thanks, Priyanka, for moderating for us today. Pusha, we're gonna get a card for you. We'll use the Romance Angels. You are very welcome. Yeah, she's like, make sure you're like really putting all that really good stuff about you on the list. And have a good dinner. Go out to a really good dinner date by yourself. Like she said, really get dressed up and go out. And if you're in like a really like feeling really good about yourself, you might be surprised at what you might attract. So this is a card for Pooja. Pooja, we get the codependency card. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Normally when I get that, I feel like that's like attachment to a person. And then you get the card of new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So let me I feel it's wanting you to maybe release some energy with that. I feel like if you are not in contact with this person and you're hanging on to that energy and just waiting, it's kind of putting you in the hangman position, which is not the direction you want to go. Because then you feel stuck if you're just waiting. So she's saying like, let go. Release that person from your energy. Because there may be something really beautiful trying to come in. Sometimes we feel like one person is our person, but it's not always that person. So I am going to do an abundance card for you, Eliza. And I think I'm going to take a break. So we can come back in an hour and do some tarot. So this card for Eliza. Eliza, Jupiter is going direct, or it stations direct next week. So like the first, I feel, couple weeks of December, things are going to start really moving forward. Because we've had like so many planets in retrograde and now things are finally starting to move. Once Mars goes direct, which is like another 60 days away, I think, or something, things are really going to progress. But for right now, I mean, Jupiter going direct is like at least, because that's where our fortune and, abundance is. So we got outrageous openness, and we at the bottom of the deck is the allowing card. Dear love, open to me your will. Release me from my attachment. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what is needed, and I am open to receive. And then you get the allowing card. You have to follow your heart, Eliza. That's what I've learned. Like literally, you just have to follow your heart. Like this is, what I love to do. Like Dave knows that nothing makes me happier than when I'm doing my cards, and apparently Celia loves to talk. So here we are. But like I was telling somebody else, I have a pendulum I use. You can use like a necklace or even just like a ring or, even a needle on a string, and you can ask it, directions, and, you have to just be open to something new. I went to school to be a physical therapy assistant. I did that for 10 years. But at some point it just became where it was just every time I tried to do that job, it just was such chaos and conflict in my life that like the path was clearly pushing me to do this. So here I am doing this. So yeah, things have been like energy's been a little stuck, but you have to just find a way, ask the universe because you got that allowing card and then you get to let go. Sometimes yes, try to find something that can just get a little bit of money moving because normally if you can get it moving in just a little bit of a direction, that can really change things for you. Just I mean, just tipping that scale just a little bit. But ask the universe to show you the way that's going to be the easiest for you. And then you have to trust your heart. But like literally bring your hand to your heart and feel that energy in your heart and ask, what is the best path for me? Um, and follow your heart. Do what makes you happy. I know people think that's crazy, but do what makes you happy. That's really what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be happy. Truly to have the abundance and everything you want to seek and everything. It's really find a way to be happy. That's what Sylvia's always telling Dave. Just be happy. Like so. And there's my mom ringing the chime. So she blows in the wind to let me know she's around me too. So I'm gonna go. I will be back in a little bit, probably about an hour and 20 minutes to do some tarot. So everyone have a great day. Thank you for joining. Bye.